What's up, guys? It's me in the shadows because my lights don't work anymore. Today we'll be doing a little different type of video. It's actually gonna be my first reaction video. I'm doing it. I made the switch to gaming to reaction like that. Done. Done. All of a sudden. No. The Fnaf trailer came out and I want to react to it. I've already seen it once, so like I kind of got the full view out of the way, but I want to actually analyze it and figure out little small stuff we can figure out. See if we can put together any of the story here early on. If not, we'll see what happens. But I love the Fnaf franchise. I've been a part of it for a long time now. I've never played any of the games, but I watch a lot of people play the games, as one does. And I've been watching MatPat since I've been, Lord, 13? I'm almost 20 now. Yeah, something like that. 13 had to be right around, right? So let's just get into it, right? Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully my recording doesn't break, because I tried recording this video once already and my recording just shattered. So let's hope for the best. Let's do it. Full warning, there's going to be a lot of pausing and me talking. So if you want to watch the trailer in full, this is not the video for you. There's our boy Mikey.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to
There's Abby, which is his kid, I'm assuming, or maybe possibly little sister, but probably his kid. We'll keep watching to figure that out.
The offer is still available.
Our boy William Afton, but I noticed something interesting down here. His name is Steve Raglan, career counselor, but he's been casted as William. So now I'm just confused. This is throwing me for a loop, and it did the first time I watched it. I noticed it, so I want to bring it up here. Is that I don't know how this plays into it, because we know that in this story, the FNAF 1 location, which is what the movie's about, is already closed down. So that's that, right? So I'm curious to see, and spoiler for the rest of the trailer, that Springtrap is here as well, which is a fun different take on the first game, because the first game didn't have Springtrap in it. So all these are very interesting. I don't know what to do about that yet. I'm still confused.
Yes.
It says notice of delinquency, which I think is on his front door, which I think is interesting. What's he picking up to?
A security guard. I will take anything. This place was huge in the 80s with the kids.
And it's in the 80s, so it's a good amount of time has passed since this shop closed up, you know?
They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
I will work and you will sleep.
Again, Abby, Mike, cool. Oh, I wanna go back just a little bit. I wanna see if there's anything on the floor here that might be interesting to see. No, just stuff that's distraught, fuzzy, out of frame. All the etcetras. This is a wide shot we saw from the teaser trailer, which I think is just a cool wide shot. Nothing really big here though. Drawings in the background. Anything good here? Is that a kid inside the mouth of an animatronic? Is that what that's what that looks like, right? Look, that's the face, the body, and then the thing here. That's what that is, right? Right? That's what it looks like. It looks like that. It's about to beat the shit out of whatever that is, but I don't think that's. I think that's just my vision. But that's what that is, right? That's interesting. That's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot. That's also just a really cool shot. You got maintenance hall, it looks like. Vents.
All you have to do.
Daco's back here. Oh no, Daco's back here. I saw the tweet earlier, so I know he's here. Right here.
Just keep your eyes on the monitor.
Welcome to Freddy.
We saw this person in the trailer.
As fairs, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Okay.
This is gonna be a girl, I think, Vanessa, which I think is also interesting that they have a Vanessa here, who looks similar enough to the ones in the games.
You must be new security guard.
Can I help you, closer.
Have you met them yet?
I love how she knows about them though. That's interesting. That's creepy.
Met who?
Hold on, wait. So cool. So cool. It's interesting that they kept, like I said, the design of the animatronics here. Boom, with the mouth and the...
Them.
I pointed this out when I was watching it through the first time. First of all, this controller here just reconfirms all the controller nonsense going on here, which I think is just a fun little thing, and will matter at some point, I'm sure. It matters for some reason, but I can't remember why it matters right now. Like, my brain's blanking on it. It's also a notebook, a phone guy, which makes me think maybe Steve Raglan's the phone guy. It's interesting. There's also a little bit of medicine right here, which I think is an interesting thing to note down. Is that you probably have to take meds. Okay. Medicine's gone from this shot. I just won't point that out. But there's also the OG poster up here. Because you're freaking out. Everything's turning on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. OG just Fnaf there.
In the 80s, kids went to
Foxy. Body being drag.
police searched Freddy's top to
Vanessa, Abby, who's wearing pink, which I think is an interesting thing just to point out, because other characters associated with pink is like Elizabeth, so I think it's just an interesting thing to point out.
bottom. They never found them.
Red-eyed animatronics, which at this point I think is confirmed to be when like Afton's controlling them. I don't know if it's confirmed, but it's definitely one of the things floating around.
That's why the place shut down.
Hold on. That's Hank. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. My bad. Might be. Who are these people? Why are they here? I'm confused who these people are, but that's fine. They clearly bring you to a FNAF location because
The place shut down.
trapped in a closet,
There are
murdered.
those children possessing giant robots.
That's whoever Foxy's possessed by. I watched both the Universal. Hold on. I watched both the Universal and the Blumhouse version of these. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn tootin' minute. Oh, if it loads, what the hell? Hello? Everything went to shit. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. But I don't think this was in one of the trailers. I'm confused on how that happened. That's fine. That's all the kids, you know, Foxy, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, Golden Freddy, I think.
Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
That's a cool shot. Hold on. That's a sick shot. Both the things that are happening are sick shots, but that little flash. Boom. That's so sick. That is so fucking dope. Anyway,
What are they?
that's terrifying.
They won't.
They want to make her.
Oh, that's another shot of the artwork. Can we see a better picture of the artwork? The one picture I pointed out earlier is still kind of like blurred out. It can't be seen, but the rest of the art looks normal enough. There's Birthday Boy, which I think is an interesting thing that he's here. Timeline-wise. There's also Pirates Cove, but Freddy's been pictured in the middle, which I think is also interesting. That's just the main stage, but drawn similar to Pirates Cove. Oh, that is down there. That's interesting.
Make her like that.
Why? Hold on. Foxy, so there's Abby when she's looking at the artwork. Foxy's here, but no red eye. So that very clear, no red eye. And then I'm assuming this is him reacting to that.
Tell me how to stop.
Who's this? is this. This is, I think this person's been casted as Max, which I don't know who that is. But this is a cool shot. The hand reaching out and just...
It's too late.
Ooh, that was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Hold on. The bitch is bewildered. This is going to be me. This scene, I'm calling it. This right here is going to be a meme. This face just... Bruh. Anyway, Springtrap. So this, I think, is a flashback to Mike's past. In the same woods where he saw the haunted children. So I don't know. It's interesting. I was holding a plane for whatever reason, but I'm pretty sure this is a flashback. That looks like a young Mike. It's like reaching back out towards the window, which I think is also interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. The cupcake's not on Chica's plate. Where's the cupcake? What the fuck? Two toes! Anyway. So Vanessa's in the hospital. So Vanessa's been attacked, which I think might be what this is. But I can't tell who this is, really. He's beating the shit out of someone in a pond. Where, first of all, that guy just disappears out of the scene. So I don't know if that's the same scene or not. Also, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who he's beating the fuck out of. Venting. Ooh. Good clear look of Springtrap. Which means he's already dead. In Springtrapping. Which means Steve Raglan is doing something or other. Makes me think they have the same person. It's very interesting. Or they're related, maybe? That's, it was kind of seen already.
Where to?
That's Golden Freddy, bro. That is Golden Freddy. That is vintage. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Michael Costanzo. DeCostanzo.
Why do I always get the weirdos?
With Abby, and Abby looks safe. And she's wearing the same jacket from the beginning. And she's wearing that here. She has a backpack full of stuff now. And she's friends with Golden Freddy, which I think is going to be really interesting. Golden Freddy is someone she's going to know. Like, part of... it might be still be like a crying child thing where he's part of the family and helping protect her from the other animatronics. If Golden Freddy is still a crying child. It might be a rescue mission where they're trying to go rescue... Because she escapes. They might be trying to go rescue Mike now from Afton / murder animatronics. Interesting. I want to talk about this more. And I think I have an interesting theory brewed in my head. Ooh, I think I have an interesting theory brewed in my head. Hold on. I want to move to my whiteboard. Just flash over there. Welcome to the whiteboard. I know there's a glare here. It's because my light has to go somewhere, and that's just going to be how it is. Okay? We're just going to ignore that for now until I can figure out a better lighting situation. Alright? Sounds good? Alright. So my current theory is that I point out... So we're gonna see flashbacks from the past, right? From Mike's past, right? After he sees haunted children. Why is that? So I also pointed out that there's medication on the table where he's working, right? So meds on table. You can barely read that, but just notice what that says. So if we're sticking with continuity that Mike Schmidt is probably Mike Afton. So, oh no. I need to get it cleaner for this. So, Schmidt? Can you read that? You can't read that. Bruh. Hold on. I gotta write bigger. I don't know how to spell Schmidt, so just stick with me. Schmidt equals Afton, right? If Schmidt equals Afton, correct? We're all on the same page, right? How are we getting from there to there, right? Because from what we see so far, he doesn't know this, right? Because what it looks like so far is that he just needs a job because he has to support a family, right? He has to support Abby. But what if, right, we're getting these flashbacks that are connected to the haunted children, right? Because it happened. Sorry, children. Close enough. You get what my point is. We have flashbacks to the haunted children, right? They happen right after because he's in the same ones. What if these meds are also related to the flashbacks, which relate to the haunted children, right? What if he has some type of amnesia, right? Like some type of PTSD, or like he's blocking out some of his past, right? Because we also don't see a father in that flashback. We see the mother driving. That's what we presume to be the mother driving, right? So if we take that, right? If the meds are helping kind of block out some of his past, which relate back to the haunted children, what if that him being back in this like area, right, where his father worked, causes these flashbacks to happen to help him remember who he was. So he remembers that he is Afton, right? It's a short little half-baked theory. And I'll probably do some more research into it, but I want to at least get it out there. That's definitely right in the Claire. I'm so sorry. But just know that it says remembers he's an Afton, right? That's the main point that I'm making right now. And then that would make sense if Golden Freddy is the crying child, right, from Mike's past, if it's connected to the game, right? Let's just do this real quick. Let's go do a quick wipe. If crying child, ooh, little tear, crying child, right, is Golden Freddy, it would make sense why Golden Freddy is helping Abby, because it's essentially his niece, right? Or if it is end up being like a younger sister, it's Elizabeth, right? It's the Elizabeth stand-in. But either way, it would make sense why Golden Freddy is helping Abby save Michael, because Michael has to be the one to save everybody. Again, it's half-baked, and the supporting evidence is lackluster at best. Like, this is me just throwing ideas to the wind at the moment, because kind of have to with what we got right now. But I'm hoping that's the general plot. I think that'd be really fun. Obviously they're not going to tell us everything, because why would they? It's Fnaf. They've never told us anything about everything ever. But it'd be a fun little, like, that would be a fun explanation for why he's going back, right? Because it clearly looks like he just needs it for the job. Again, I need to get a better cleaner for all this. And that explains that. But who is William? Right? Because the guy we know who's casted as William, Matthew Lillard, has some guy named Steve Raglan, which is a name we've never heard in this series before, for as far as I know. I haven't read the books, which I should. But as far as I know, we've never heard of Steve Raglan before. Who is this guy? He's a career counselor, right? But we also know he's been casted as William Afton. So this could easily just be, well, I didn't work the first time, a red herring, right? That's not English anymore at that point, but that says red herring. And we know Springtrap shows up in this movie, which is different from the timeline. And the year has to be probably, if they're saying the 80s, we're probably somewhere in the 90s at this point. Right? That's a good thing to assume. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to still figure out. So this is something we have to figure out, right? Is who is Steve Raglan? Raglan, I think it was Ian, but it's fine. When does this take place? How much does it connect back to the games? Because I'm sure it's not a one-to-one. I'm sure it's just explaining stuff, and I think they've said that before. I had to dive into everything that's ever happened in the Fnaf series, but is it one-to-one? Do we just have small connections to the games like the books do? It's very interesting to think about. Anyway, and then how does Vanessa tie into all this? This is also interesting, because she knows about them. She knows about the animatronics. She knows they get a little quirky at night. And I've not seen a phone guy yet. which is interesting. But anyway, yeah, so that's my reaction and small predictions and what we still need to figure out from the FNAF trailer. If you guys like to see more videos like this, leave a like. That'd be dope. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Just wanted to add a little note at the end here. I know that theory was half rushed, and I'm editing it right now, so I'm watching it back. And it was kind of rushed and half baked. And if you want to see it full fledged, while I do the research and everything into it, and like really pad this out, which I would love to do, which I might just do no matter what happens. But if you guys like to see that, please let me know, because I think I love that type of video making. It sits right here in my soul, so it'd be really cool to do that anyway. Like I said, I might just do it anyway. But if you guys would like to see it, let me know. Because I would love to like further delve into what this could be and just dip my little toe into the FNAF lore, which means I have to read the books, but it's fine. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. See ya.